Hey, Scott here, Scotty's Animals. Check this angle out. This angle is courtesy of Rita. Rita got me this really cool tripod for my phone camera. So I thought, oh, it'd be cool to put it up in the shelf. There's a closet right here on the other side of the animal room. So the camera's sitting up in the shelf and you get a really cool downward angle like you did back at the old apartment. But I think it's even cooler. You can see Snoop here. You can see, well, you would see Nate behind this trash can, but he's in the shadows because he chewed up his LED light. But it's really cool. You got Pipsqueak and Gary, and you can sort of see a little bit of Piggy Smalls and Nail's cage, and I can always turn the camera. But I thought it's cool to see BB on his perch like that. And so I'm holding Billy, and I want to, over the next couple weeks, do profiles on all my piggies to really introduce you to them for all you new subscribers out there. If you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe. It's this little red thing, and then the bell notification, you'll know when I post new videos. If you don't hit the bell, then, you know, if you've been subscribed and you're like, how come I keep missing videos? It's because you didn't hit the bell notification. They changed that about a year or so ago, but a lot of people weren't paying attention, me included. But that's the thing you got to do for the channels you really want every video to be notified of. So I'm going to start with Billy. We're going to get to know Billy a little bit better, and then I'll move through all my pigs over the next couple weeks or over the next month or so. So Billy was born at the LA Guinea Pig Rescue, and I brought him home to try to pair him with Louie, who is one of my more difficult to pair with boys. So, and it worked for a little while until he became a rambunctious teenager, and then they started fighting. And Billy's had numerous cage mates over his time here. And maybe I'll pull up some old videos starring Billy, and we can get to know, because he did have a tooth issue, and I have a series about that. Why don't I include that right here, right now? Because he broke his teeth, and that caused a cascade of health problems. But let's go back into that. I'm going to turn the swamp cooler back on, and let's get to know Billy.
Here's some pictures of baby Billy the day that I brought him home. He was so little and so cute. Oh, look, here's baby Scotty. So let's watch some video now of when we bonded Billy with Louie.
Oh, he's already funking it up. Try to block them in the cage. And basically, as long as, hey, there's nothing baby can do. Gross, I got super funked on. He's just walking all over him. It's like, he's like 6 weeks old. You know, they're almost guaranteed to be a match, unless he doesn't calm down. But then when this guy gets older, he could go crazy on Louie. That's the chance you take getting a baby. Baby, can you handle this? Can you handle crazy Louie? It's like, I'm just trying to figure out a way out of here.
Even Tito was excited to see what was going on and meet the new baby.
Welcome to the family, little baby.
And that's somewhat ironic because a couple years later, after Louie and Billy's falling out, Billy lived with Tito. It fills me with mixed emotions when I look back and see some of the piggies that aren't around anymore. I miss them so much. Well, Billy is still my baby, even though he's all grown up. And I love him so much. And he is really sweet and really tame, and it's just fun to have him in the house and to share my life with him.
How's it going, Billy? I love you. We're keeping cool. It's 113 outside, out in the desert. But we just got this new sun sail, and swamp floor's kicking. Just put some ice water in there. Look at that. What are we at? Each one of those notches is 2. We're down to 78 again, BB. What do you say about that? How do you feel? Do you feel like it's super hot? I'm in the middle of cleaning Billy's cage, and so he's supposed to be sitting on the chair. Are you supposed to be in your tunnel? Get in there. Get in your tunnel. What are you saying? He is a good boy. I've had Billy since he's a baby, and he is really sweet, really amazing. He's not this frightened, high-strung cooey like a lot of people had back when there was this cooey epidemic. Look at that ear. Billy, I cherished all the time that we've had together. And I look forward to being with you for a long time. Look at this beast. What else about Billy? What else about Billy? Billy's very vocal. No, don't get up. Don't get up. Don't get up, Billy. Billy. So Billy's been by himself for a while. He's lived with a few different cage mates over the years, but he chased Tito out, and we've been trying to pair him up with piggies, and he's been fighting with the piggies that we've paired him up with. He broke his... Billy broke his teeth about a year ago. That set off a cascade of issues where he had trouble eating. His back molars overgrew because he wasn't eating as much because his other teeth broke. They broke below the gum line, but they were still in there. I got them trimmed by one vet, and then the problems came back. The problem was he wasn't eating very well. He started losing weight, and when he would try to eat, he would chew and the food would just fall out of his mouth. He was losing so much weight, it was frightening. And I was weighing him once a week, and the weight kept falling off. So I took him to Dr. Camphor, and she trimmed his teeth, and he had developed a liver disease because he was essentially starving. So we had to heal his liver as well as put all the weight back on. He's put all the weight back on and even more. He fluctuates from anywhere from 1350 to 1500 or sometimes even bigger. He's a big boy, but he's an older boy now. And he's really, really, really sweet. Billy's a perfect example of your personality pig. You know, he kind of looks like the guinea pigs that you see on the oxbow bag. He looks like your quintessential cooey. But his personality is incredible. And he's really sweet. He's really gentle. He is very communicative. And you just kind of have to live with him to really get to know him. All pigs are like that, but Billy's just a special guy, and I hope to
be able to convey his personality and the personality of all my piggies through these videos. And I'll try harder. I know a lot of this is about education, but one of the best ways to really foster a love for piggies is to get to know them personally. So I hope to do that with this series, starting with Billy. So if you have any questions for me in the comments, please ask them. Ask me some questions about Billy. I'd love to know what you're wondering, and I'll do my best to answer those questions. Hey, I know this video is about Billy and it's not about these guys, but I just wanted to show you this amazing fleece setup that Valerie sent me. Well, she didn't send it to me, she actually brought it to the rescue. She even included this card, which she made by hand. And of course she's seen the music video and she knows that Timmy's the guitar player and Mike, of course, is our drummer. So I think this is an awesome fleece. I'm just so grateful and thankful. Thank you, Valerie, and her family. Everyone's going to be asking what her Etsy shop is and where these cards can be gotten. Unfortunately, she just does these for fun. This is just her hobby, and she doesn't have a store at the moment. But in the comments, let me know what you guys think about this fleece as well. It's so wonderful. Look at all these cool guitars. These boys are sacked out. Okay, back to the star. In his spotlight. Look at that. My little angel. So I hope you learned a little bit more about Billy or enjoyed watching the footage of him as a baby. I really loved getting to see that stuff again. Billy is such an awesome dude. Gary, don't try to steal the show. Pipsqueak. All guinea pigs have such unique and individual personalities. So who should we get to know next? Put that in the comments too. What a joy. What an absolute joy. What are you doing, Gary? Hippie.